channel, so that is why Yuki is a part of this. But as you can see, we have acquired a Gold Star Charizard, and you can hear it's 4th of July. So join as we do a little bit of card restoration. Took me quite a while to get this card. Had to do a lot of trading for it. I couldn't even put it into words what we had to trade to acquire this card. But super stoked, super stoked. All right, we will put this one aside for right now, and to get a little practice in, we're going to clean all these cards I just recently got and re-sleeve them. And then we can see if there's any gradable cards. And then if not, we'll move on. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. As you can see, Yuki's in the back. But yeah, let's go through some of these really cool cards that we just picked up. And then we're going to start cleaning them. And you guys can learn. I'm going to show you step by step on how to clean cards. We will get into that Charizard Gold Star in just a little while. But yeah, let's go ahead and sort these. These cards here were quite a bit more dirty. There are a lot of old fossil and number 2s. So we'll get into those probably right after these ones here. So cat's going a little nuts because it's 4th of July. I might have to put him in the back room. But yeah, all right. Got the Lugia. This thing's pretty sweet. All right, let me go put the cat away real quick. He's freaking out. Actually, we can't go out there with the fireworks. All right, all right. Cool, guys. I got my clean rags right here, and then we're going to start cleaning up these cards right now. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good 4th of July. There's some sleeves. All right, we'll go right into it. Lugia coming out. Check the condition. He's a little worse for wear, so we will go ahead and give him a cleaning. I just got my microfiber rags out from the wash, and now I have a spray ceramic coating. It's a Meguiar's Hybrid Detailer, so you guys can use this on your cards if you want. And we'll go into a drier one. We're just giving all my cards a light dusting, and then some of them we're actually going to polish up. So there's the Lugia. I'm bringing that Charizard just a little bit closer for chat. Welcome everybody. We're cleaning cards and going to try to restore this Charizard. So go ahead and subscribe. Our shorts will make some videos. I'm going to put it in a humidor, do a little bit of heat pressing, and then we're going to send it into PSA. I traded a lot of stuff for this Charizard. Took quite a while to acquire. It's got that fat crease in it, but if we can work that out, a PSA 1 in this card is about 1900. God bless you, brother, and have a great day. Yeah, what up? Quattro, welcome in. Thank you for joining the chat and checking it out. We're cleaning up the cards. Yeah, all right, Lugia. That one's pretty cool. He's from 2005, nothing crazy. As you can see, I got the first edition Lugia up in the corner. So anything, that is pretty rad. All right, we got a card from Peru, and we have another Peru card. So kind of oddball stuff right here. I bet you haven't seen any of these. It's a Christmas card. Look at the back of that. Pokemon. Tell me how many backs of Pokemon you've seen with that. It's pretty rad. For $1 each, I figured I'd go ahead and pick them up. We'll put them in the collection and keep the dollar tags on those, just because they're nothing crazy. All right, the Feraligatr. As you guys know, we've been collecting a master set of Delta species. Considering we have the Charizard, we're on our way. At the very end of this live, we'll go ahead and organize all these into the binder. But yeah, let's pull out the Feraligatr. He's pretty cooked too, but hey. Don't know how that card got a crease that bad. Hope everyone's having a good 4th of July. All right, for an alligator, we're going to do more intricate cleaning on these other cards, the older ones. These ones, honestly, are just going into a PC, so they don't need to be too crazy. Into my personal collection they go, but I think Delta Species is one of the coolest eras that I actually was kind of out of Pokemon for a minute. And so these ones are really rad. Look at that Delta Species. That hollow foiling is super cool. Go ahead and drop in the chat your favorite Pokemon. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you got. Let's hear what you got. All right, there we go. Delta Species looking a little better. Him and the fur alligator will go into a Delta Species set. Everyone's popping off their fireworks. It's awesome. Once we get into the hollow foils, guys, it's going to be a little more intricate. We'll actually pull out a paste wax, and we'll start paste waxing the other cards. Shout out Eevee fans. Anybody like the Eevee? Oh yeah. All right, we got a Charmeleon from 2007, 28,108. Paid $1 for him. Pretty cool looking card. I couldn't pass up on a little Charmeleon being Charizard Colby. So. All right, these ones are good in their sleeves. Who does that? Only at E4 Gaming. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy 4th of July. Ooh, look at that swirl, guys. We got a swirl right there. You all checking that swirl? Ooh, nice. Partial swirl, but it's got that real nice hook at the end. Very cool. Let's bring it in, chat. Let's bring it in. What do you think of the gold duck? Ooh, I really like that dark area right here. We're looking out for any potential graders. We're going to wax some of the cards that have more of damage on the hollow. Shout out e-reader series cards. This was the most cards I've ever pulled as a kid were from the e-readers. And I think everyone's going nuts on e-reader right now. A lot of people are trying to get master sets of these, especially in the hollow, are really hard to find in a PSA 10. Again, we're using a automotive spray wax just to wipe down these cards, get them just a little bit cleaner and dust free. And then we're putting them in sleeves, and then we'll organize into the PC later, see if there's any graders, and then decide what to keep, what to sell, and then we'll keep moving on in the Pokemon world. Happy 4th of July. I hope you're having a good rest of your night. And if Pokemon's involved, I hope that's going well too. You pull in Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alpha, what up? Yeah, no. Haven't done any Yu-Gi-Oh! Or stuff like that. I'm just into Pokemon. So I used to do what was it? Yu-Gi-Oh! Or not Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon. And I do have some Digimon cards. Alright, if you top load from the bottom up, I'm going to just say you're not cool. If you top load like this, Jesus, come on. Whoever decided to do this. Trying to be real delicate on the hollow surface. We got a Steelix here. Alright, he needs a bit of work. Let's go ahead and wax this one. Alright, I got a little bit of banana cream wax on my finger. Just a few passes around the hollow area. And then we'll come in with a drier one. We got that banana cream Carnauba wax going on here. It's by a brand called Malco. It's a Nana Care banana cream wax. So let's go ahead into one more waxing. Staying just in the hollow center, and then we'll go with the ceramic Nano Care McGuire's car wax after that. Try not to move the card under there too much. There we go, a little more sturdy, 2 fingers. This is what we're going to be doing to the vintage too, a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to take another rag and we're going to get just a little bit of spray wax on NanoCare spray wax on this one. Make sure we don't have any residue that couldn't potentially make this card look like it was altered. All right, I moved it on the bottom a little too much, but hey, we're getting there. This card's not perfect anyway, but the goal is just to make everything cleaner. Trying to keep my fingers off that hollow foil anytime I can. Damn, it's got a dent right in the middle, guys. All right, shout out SteelX, getting all cleaned up, my guy. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to clean up all these jungles, the Chanseys, the Clefairy, the Mewtwo, and the Muck. So which one, go ahead, someone comment which one we should restaurate first. What one do you guys want to see done first? Go ahead and put that in the chat. We'll check for some swirls. Is there some swirls going on here? Oh, do we have a heart? Guys, we have a heart next to the Japanese Chansey. Go ahead and comment what one you want to see first. Ooh, we got a partial swirl. Oh, we got another little heart in the corner of Clefairy. We got 2 heart cards, guys. How cool is that? Got a partial heart right there. Little love heart. And then we got swirl down in the bottom corner. Swirl over here, maybe. Corner swirls. All right, checking for swirls. It's honestly easier in a camera. Good idea. If you have your cards, just put a camera on and do that with a highlight. You can actually see. Okay, we got the Carnauba wax on again. This time I put a sleeve underneath so that the card doesn't shake too much. I think this is helping. There we go, there we go. Work out to the edges, get that little bit of Pokémon, aka dirt, off. Again, these aren't perfect cards, and I'm not trying to make them perfect. I'm just getting them better. All right, there we go. Oh. Wow, guys, I almost fixed all of the imperfections on that. Let's go ahead and get these corners cleaned up just a little bit more. So now I'm going to go into the spray wax. Now we're going into the spray wax. I can't really show it. If you're in the chat, go ahead and drop your favorite Pokemon, give it an up like, share with your friends. If you think that they have cards that could potentially use a little bit of restoration work and maybe get them a little extra money, you know? So looking out for your friends this way is another good idea. All right, now we got the 2 sleeves so that I can flip it. Oh yeah, people are letting off the cannons. Release the cannons. Cannon. Just pulling away to the edge. All right, we got Muck semi-restored. I see a few little things on this corner. There we go. Oh, sorry for being out of view. Hope you're having a good 4th, everyone. Muck from the fossil generation is almost wrapped up. Wizard of the Coast. All right, here we go. One of the ones I really wanted to restore, guys. We got the Muck done. The Muck looks a hell of a lot better. Look at that. I paid about 30% of market for this. All these cards you're about to see. He put them all as heavily damaged. Tell me what you think now. It's definitely played, but I'll buy these cards every day, all day at damage price. All right, guys, go ahead and check out the next ones. Show me. Go ahead and put in the chat what one you want to see next. Do you want to see the Chanseys, a Mewtwo, a Clefairy, Kangaskhan, or a Hitmonchan? I'm going to stay here for a moment until the chat builds up. Which card do you want to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. 1 through 6, left to right. What card do you want to see? All right. 1 through 6, anybody? All right. Check a chat. Chances. Okay, thanks for commenting. We will get into that. I knew that if I just held these here for a moment, the chat would fill up. So guys, we're going to restore the Chances with a little bit of wax. It's a carnauba wax that you can get for your car. And then we'll nano spray wax ceramic. So Japanese or English first? What do you guys think? 1996 or do you want to do 1999? Go ahead and comment Japan or English, 1996 or 1999, and we will get started on the card restoration of these Chanseys. Either. Okay, well, boom, first one in the front. We're going to go with the Japanese Chansey. Now, if you notice, I'll show one difference before we start. Obviously, pocket monsters on the back, and then we have this. 1996 is the original. These were released in Japan, and then they came out with the English versions. I just want to see the process better. Okay, here you go. So I'll try to show you as best I can. So first, you're going to want to put a sleeve protector down. Make sure there's no little pebbles on it or anything. When you pull out your card, you're going to want to keep a little bit of it open when you pull the card out like this so you don't scratch the surface. Set it down, okay? Right on top of that. You can already go ahead and set yourself up a little bit if you want with your flipper right here. Put it underneath. Now we're going into what's called a banana cream wax out of this jug right here. I can't show the brand, otherwise we'll get monetized. But it's called Banana Cream Nano Care by Malco. Put your finger up in here. Get a little grip of that wax, okay? This is Nano Care wax that you can get for your car. Have a rag with a little bit of moisture. It's kind of like wet sanding versus dry sanding. You always want your surface super wet. Only use microfiber rags. Get it nice and kind of liberal on the first go, not too wet. You don't want to soak the card. Then you clean off your finger. Okay, now I'm going to start pressing 2 fingers real lightly on the Chansey. I could even have a glove on if this was an even more rare card, but we're okay. We're going to wipe off our fingerprints that we create today. So here we go. Just light pressure. Again, keep that Chansey from sliding on the back. Just hit the hollow foil. You can hit the little guy himself if you want to. It will help shine up the card, but really the spray Nano Care wax is what's going to help with the rest of the card's shine level. This here is taking off a little bit of dirt, and it's helping with the scratches in the hollow. So now you kind of want to go to a dry area. Again, light little circles around the hollow. I found doing this twice is best. Super light pressure. See how I have it all fluffed up? Not very much tension. All right, now we can go into one more polish stage with the wax. You know, I haven't really done any of this to send into PSA. I just trade or sell them. And honestly, there's a lot of people that are doing it right now. So I think if you don't accept it right now, you're just going to get left behind in the market. Some people think card manipulation is scummy, this or that. Again, I'm not doing it to really profit. If I heavily manipulate a card or change it, I'm not going to sell it to anybody to try to come up. These are just dirty cards, and you know, if I see something on it that I can take off, why not do it? You know, someone else is going to take advantage of that opportunity. So this is just where the card market is today. Yeah, everyone just wants cleaner cards, so There we go. See if we'll wax the backside just a little bit on these edges. There's a little gunk. You can use the banana cream wax on like heavier gunk. Just push to the outer edge as you clean the card. Again, try to keep it pressured down, otherwise you could scratch your surface that you just cleaned on the other side. I guess maybe doing the back first would have been better. I guess now we know. We'll do that in the future. We will clean the back first next time. Again, I'm learning. You guys can help me. If you have any good ideas, let me know, but this has been working pretty good. And the reason I don't think I get pinned for 4 instances on the card is because I clean them so well. And I do this as kind of what I call the neutralization process. I sterilize it afterwards with a dry rag and just a little bit of the products. So I'm an automotive detailer by trade. This is kind of like buffing a car. Okay, chat, what do you think of the Chansey, the Japanese Chansey we just got done polishing? Had a lot of scratches, and now she's a lot more beautiful. Let's go ahead and wipe off my fingerprint that I just created. Again, anytime you touch a card, you're going to want to keep your fingers off. Keep your dirty fingers off my drum set. And then again, we can kind of push in the sleeve holder a little bit so it doesn't scratch the hollow foil. And once she's in, drop her down. And now we'll get into her American co-part. Looks really... let me see what you said here. Live chat. Maybe and blue light to dry. Yeah, you know, like I said, these products are pretty dry, and I use that last wipe to neutralize it. So you can see how many scratches are in this card right here. And then this one's even older, and now look at it. So you can see the difference in the hollow. See the shininess? Try on lower. Yeah. So I'm just, honestly, these are, I got these all at damaged price, so super cheap. So we're just cleaning them up. But this one here, guys, is going to be a little bit of work. Let's go ahead and put a lot of polish on it. Take a look at the before. We got all those scratches right here. Tons of scratches, not very pretty. There's a better angle right here. So let's put it down on here. We'll get our flipper underneath. Okay, now I'll go into the wax. Again, this is Malco's Carnauba car wax. Get a bit on my finger. Let's just put it right on Chansey, and then we'll start working quick. There we go. Got my wax rag. Got it kind of even on the rag. Now let's work quick. I got a little bit of oil on Chansey. Now we're trying not to wiggle it too much. I guess we should have started with the backside first, but we got excited. Okay, it looks like there's a little bit of chocolate milk on this one. And then we're going to pull to the outsides, okay? This one we're going to do a little bit more of the border, only because I see more poke mold, aka dirt. Most little black dots on cards can come off, y'all. Again, don't touch the hollow foil with your finger. Stay away from there. Okay, let's dry it off, and then we'll finger pick off some poke mold, and then we'll get back into the second coating here. Again, you can do light circles like a buffer on the hollow foil, then the rest of the card just pull outward. Go ahead and give it a like and share. Send to your buddies if they got vintage cards, and we'll see if I can save some people some money, and y'all can have your best looking cards. So now, honestly, I'm just licking my finger to get a little acidity on the card, and I wouldn't do this on a gradable card. but we have a heavy played, heavy damage card that we're just trying to save here. So just a little bit of your finger kind of works like a clay bar almost. It's kind of like a little clay bar. So just lick it, hit those corners. There we go. I got it off. See there? Good example. That corner had a dot. All right, now we're getting more. Now I got more cream. This is the banana care wax cream again. Now I'm going to try to focus on these little circles a little more. Again, we got to be like a little micro buffer. Go ahead and put in the chat if you want me to actually get my 1-inch buffer out. I have an electric buffer that could do this, but I worry about burn, obviously. It turns anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000. Okay, 2 fingers on the card. We're getting too much shake. Almost gone. A few more scrapes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Okay, we're taking the wax to the corners a little more. Okay, now we'll come in with a dry one. Now we'll do a little bit of the ceramic detailer. Okay, now we're kind of neutralizing the card. Okay, we'll get our flipper card. Let's examine the back. All right, we got quite a bit of poke mold, bunch of scratches, binder surface scratches everywhere. Look at that poke mold right there, guys. We got a big old chunk that's going to come off. And I can't do anything with the corners, otherwise that would be considered manipulation. So we're just cleaning. We're not doing dyeing. All right, the back, since it's so dirty, we're actually going to go in with the cleaner wax again, just like that. Once it's on there, you're going to want to work pretty quick. And then now we're going to be like a little buffer. Stay away from those edges, stay from the center. Just like we'll spiral out, just like the Pokeball. Maybe we'll switch rotation. You can use your fingernail just very slightly if it's not going to go into PSA. Here's that big chunk of poke mold. Boom, got it. Give it a like, everybody. We just got that off. All right, let's get this Chansey clean. I gotta remember to keep 2 fingers on the card at all times. It's going to help prevent sliding, which could create micro scratching on the bottom edge, or the corners and or the surface. Okay, now we're just going to pull it all the way to the edge. Potentially lift back a little bit of that blue to the corner, but realistically you can't save whitening. Whitening is the enemy of the Pokemon cards. You can fix creasing, you can fix dents, you can fix scratches in the hollow swirl. If you start fixing the whitening, you'll get your cards rejected. That's altering. So then now let's do the front one more time. Doing Chansey, I'm doing it again on the front because we should have started on the back. Because as you press down like this, it creates little scratches on the pressure on the back side of the card. Ooh, lots of wax. Look at that. The most I've ever put on a card, guys, just went onto the Chansey. We got some top fans in the chat. Thank you, thank you. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and give it a like, hit that bell. You'll always be in here. Talk anything Pokemon related in the comments. I'm here for you. Okay, now let's get a dry rag right here. Just got these rags on rotation. Now, make sure we got no substances on the card. Get a new sleeve. Get a card flipper. And try not to get any fingerprints on the card by holding the sides. Sometimes give it a little dust off. Let's slide it in its new protector. Make sure that pet hair is not on the inside. Okay guys, we have successfully waxed 2 Chanseys. What do you guys think? What do you think? They're not perfect, but for damaged cards, not bad, not bad. I can probably sell these for normal price now, and I got them for less than half. Okay, we got just a few more here. We got the Clefairy, Kangaskhan, and Hitmonchan. Does someone want to tell me what one's next? Go ahead. What card next? Drop it in the chat. Go ahead, put it in the comments. 1 through 4. What card do you want to see next? One through 4. Hitmonchan, Kangaskhan, Clefairy, Mewtwo. Which card would you guys like to see restored next? Yeah, I see. Oh, hey, I see. Did you do it to the Ethan? I haven't done it to the Gold Star yet. We're going to do that here in the chat in just a little bit. Hang out, guys. The Gold Star is coming next. All right, guys. We're going to go into Kangaskhan. 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 Y'all don't be afraid to hit up in the chat. All right, let's go ahead and give it our pre-inspection. Got quite a bit of poke mold over here on the corner. A ton of poke mold or ink on the corner here. Some dots over here in the far right corner. Definitely something going on here. Lots of scratches. Almost all the way worn through the card right here. Here's the back side. Some white dots, some poke mold right here. So let's do the back side first. Set it down. Boom. Get the wax. Okay, we got our Carnauba Malco wax. It's called the brand is Malco, and this is Banana Cream Wax. You can put it on your vehicle. I'm an automotive detailer by trade, and I found out it works on the cards. 2 fingers to keep the sliding on the bottom. You see little white dots, sometimes you can get those off, and then just push everything out to the edges once you're getting pretty clean. Okay, now this last corner. Okay, now we'll go in with our ceramic nano care spray wax. There we go. I finger picked a little piece of poke mold off there. Okay, that's in the card. I can't get that off. Okay, now I flipped it to a dry side. Let's get my flipper. The flipper kind of got underneath the base pad. Okay, now we'll flip Kangaskhan. Now we'll get a little bit more wax. Again, he's almost missing his hollow foil, so we can't polish too much. Oh, he's such a cute card. He has his little Joey with him. And again, this one's got a bit more poke mold, so we're going to continue that out and use a little bit of finger technique to figure out if it's on top of that card or permanent. This piece right here, I really want to come out. We'll lick our finger and put just a little. Be really careful on the edges if you're doing acidity on the edges. Okay, yeah, guys, we got a tough card here. This one's definitely been through the ringer. The gentleman I bought these cards from, he PSA'd his other cards that were clean, and they came back about PSA 6 to 8s. So he was pretty disappointed and then sold all these to me at damaged. So we're going to see if we can get these back up to 6 or 8s, and then we'll sell them as ungraded, and or keep a few in the PC. This is a real tough corner here. We might have to let that dry. Down and straight up. Make sure we don't pull these edges. Okay, now I'll give it a little blow. Okay, I licked my finger. Let's see if I can pick off this little bit of poke mold. I do not advise this. This is a dirty technique, y'all. Okay, it's actually working. Go ahead and give it a like if this is helping you learn. Take a little bit of car wax. You could use all kinds of banana care, banana cream, a paste wax, even a car spray wax often will work. All right, let's grab the flipper card. Let's pull it up. Got a lot of the wax still sitting on him, but that's okay. Okay, we need to get a little bit out of up here. Boom. Some of these are actually divots into the hollow foil, so we can't save them all. Like this one right here is a divot in the hollow. You can see there, that's a divot in the hollow. Okay, that was Pokémon. That did come off. This piece is going to come off too. I can feel it with my nail. Try not to crease the card. Kangaskhan is getting better, y'all. Base set, fossil. Okay, I got more of that Malco Nano Care banana cream wax on my finger. I'm going to start polishing out Kangaskhan's logo. It's hollow one more time. Again, this one's hollow was so worn. It almost was worn through, so. This one needed a few goes. Okay. Oop. Everybody welcome in. It's Charizard Colby with his friends. Yeah, I'd like to dedicate the song to the Pokemon fans. Yes, you know that I'm the man, Charizard. I just do what I can. I polish this stuff and I just am making a grip. Yeah, I'm trying to make it look real nice. Yeah, that's right. You want to take it and PSA it. You know what I'm saying. PSA slaying. I got 10s. I got 1s. All of the thing that's just for fun. It's the Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan rap. He's got the Joey wrapped up in the pack. Look at that. It's the fossil looking like he's dancing. He's the DJ tonight. Yeah, don't judge my freestyles, guys. I'm just having fun. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. All right, now we're going to get the ceramic here. Got a little more spray wax on it now. Now we're going to take off any bits of that hard wax. Ooh, you can see the rag reflection out of Kangaskhan now, y'all. Look at that, look at that, look at that. All right, guys, I feel we did pretty good with what we had, you know. This one's just got chips in the hollow foil and stuff. I mean, what can you do? All right, what do you guys think? What do you think? Check in the chat. Go ahead and put your opinions. Do you think I could sell this just for raw value? Oh, let me get that little bit of wax off there. Whoops. I gotta go wash my fingers. Keep this card clean. There we go, there we go. All right. Got the Kangaskhan cleaned up, y'all. Next, we got the Clefairy, Mewtwo, or Hitmonchan. Go ahead and put it in the chat which one you want to see next. All right, comment which card you want next, Clefairy, Mewtwo, or Hitmonchan. All right, I washed the wax off my hands because it was getting a little crazy. Did we get anybody asking what one next? All right, guys, Clefairy, Mewtwo, or Hitmonchan? Hitmonchan it is. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's go ahead and give this one a little bit of restoration. Ooh, yeah, bad scratches up here. If you guys have any Pokemon, oh, there you go. If you have any Pokemon cards that have been in a binder, this is for you. This is for you. So you can see the heavily scratched right below his, you know what? That looks a little bad, so we're going to wax that part. And yeah, Hitmonchan, he's wearing a skirt. Have you guys ever noticed that? He's just like wearing this weird looking thing. And let's take a look at the back and then we'll get into waxing it. Okay, we got our application pad down. Make sure it's clean. We'll start with the back. We'll skip that ad. Okay, now we're going to get the Carnauba wax. Everybody go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to learn how to restaurate cards. Okay, we're dabbing up the wax on there. That's Malco Carnauba Banana Cream Wax. Staying in the center, kind of like this Pokeball. We're making a nice swirl. Swirl around the Pokeball, and then now we're going to pull out to the edges. Okay, try not to do the edges too much. Now we'll come in with a dry rag. That's actually just got a little bit of spray wax on it. Okay, again, starting from the center. And then we're going to work our way out to the outer edge. Going out and lifting straight up, out and straight up. Okay, keeping 2 fingers on the card so that it doesn't slide underneath and damage that hollow foil. We're addressing any Pokemold issues here. Again, you can't fix whitening. That would be modifying the card. From my knowledge, you're allowed to clean the card as long as it doesn't look like it. So that's why at the very end, we do our neutralization process. Stay tuned for that. Okay. We'll put our stock over there, get our card flipper. Okay, flip the card. Put it back on our backing plate here. Okay, we got some Pokemold issues right up here. A lot of scratches right under his NUT. And then we got a lot up here in the top right corner, so. All right, guys, I got a lot of the oil in it this time. So right under him, we're going to really want to get, and then this top right corner, we're going to want to spend a little bit of time there. Medium pressure, at least have it folded. I really hope these come out, y'all. Go ahead and give it a like for good luck. Subscribe to Charizard Colby for more restoration videos. We're getting to the Charizard at the end. Going by feel and pressure. Okay, now we're done. We'll pull outward. All right, we'll lick my finger to get a little acidity. Oops, too much lick. Again, I don't advise this part. I don't advise the finger on the card part, but sometimes you gotta do it on cards that just really aren't going to make it to PSA, you know. So who cares? Happy 4th of July. What did you guys eat today? Burger? Hot dog? Did you guys eat a burger or a hot dog today? Who ate some chips? Who had fries? Okay, we're doing really well, guys. We're doing really well. Let's get a little bit more of that wax on there. Okay, here we go. And we're right under him. The hollow foil is a little shinier, so it can have a little more forgiveness of moisture. So we're going to kind of keep it to the hollow foil a little bit more versus on little Hitmonchan himself. We'll take it right up to that border edge and then we'll kind of stop. It won't hurt, but you know, again, we just got to keep that moisture down a little bit, so a little too much there. We'll flip the rag. First, I like to use a lot of product and then a little bit of product. So it's kind of like what I do with my cars, a chop and then a mow with my buffers at work because I'm a car detailer. Okay, now I flip to a dry rag. We're giving it a little buff. I can feel the card is super slippery. So that's good. So since we have such a success so far, we're going to add a little bit more of those. And we'll work on it right here. I see a bit more up here. Again, this one was really bad, y'all. So we got that carnauba wax. We're working small rotations. We're really trying to polish out this corner because there was a lot. Oop, there we go. A nice smash of wax. All right, we're going to go a little firmer. Okay, now we're switching to a drier part of the rag. Okay. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of this on here. That's the McGuire's ceramic detailer. And I haven't decided if I like it to use that after the wax or not yet, guys. We're still experimenting slightly here. A little poke mold in the corner here. Again, coming in with the dirty trick. Licking the finger slightly. Be really careful on an edge. If you're licking your finger, you might get a moisture lift. So stay away from those corners, especially with moisture. A little something down here. Boom, a little bit of acidity for my spit. Got it, y'all. That's why they call it spit shine. Got the spit shine on the Hitmonchan. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm Charizard Colby. We just acquired the gold star. Go ahead and give it a like for that alone. If not, I'm helping save people's Pokemon cards and giving you the max value from your collections. Oh! What do you guys think? What do you think? Drop it in the comments. I got this card for less than like 30% of value. He placed it at heavily damaged. He pretty much gave all these cards to me at damaged price, so that's rad. Except that Charizard in the background, guys. I did do an insane trade for that. Okay, chat, could you help me out? Go ahead and comment which one next, Mewtwo or Clefairy. And then come on, give it up for Charizard Colby, restoring that Hitmonchan. Almost bringing this card up to about a 6 or a 7. Maybe it's about a 5. But hey, you know, I got a damaged card up to about a 5. That's pretty rad. Maybe a 6. Okay, Clefairy with the heart in the corner. Clefairy with a heart in a corner, or a sun-faded Mewtwo that honestly we can't do much for. Alright, someone comment, Clefairy or Mewtwo? Clefairy or Mewtwo? Anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat? Hit it, hit it. I'm going to hold it here until someone comments. Keep me working. Who wants to keep the Pokemon alive? We're cleaning vintage here on the Charizard Colby. Alright, let's do the Mewtwo and then we'll save the Clefairy with a heart for right after that, guys. Heavy scratches on the Clefairy holofoil. But the Mewtwo, we'll go ahead and just take a look. This is the Black Star promo. Came out in 1999-2000. Okay, pretty bent. Pretty bent. This one might have to go in the humidor. And if you guys follow my lives, I also have a humidor where we put moisture into cards and then I press them. So that will kind of be the next part of the restoration if there's anything extra worth it. However, I don't think we found anything gradable today, but we took heavily damaged cards to raw condition price, essentially. So that's a 1-up in my mind. Y'all can do this to your cards too. If you follow along, I will teach you the tips and tricks that I have learned so far. Mewtwo, absolutely one of my most favorite Pokemon other than Lugia and Charizard. A beautiful Mewtwo, heavily sun-faded. He pretty much threw him in for free, and I just wanted to keep the good deals alive. He kept giving me like 30% of the value of all these cards. Even though I wanted to say no on this one, sometimes when you're doing a bulk deal, you have to take a card or two that you don't want just to continue and not add a delay in the deal. So that's good business right there, and that's a little bit of something I've learned in trade. Okay, got the wax on. Now we're going to go ahead and hit it with a semi-dry pad, microfiber, a little bit of the ceramic. Thanks for everyone staying in. We're holding live streamers here. It's kind of cool. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out on 4th of July. God bless America. This is one of the cool things we get to do in America, is spend too much money on cards and have fun. I am incredibly blessed to have got a Charizard, and just truly awesome. Look at that, guys. How perfect is that? We have 3 more sleeves and we have 3 more cards right here. Super good, super good, super good. 3 more cards and 3 more sleeves. How could it be so perfect for me? Oh, I could get that poke mold off. Sometimes I got a final exam before I put them in the sleeve, y'all. Yeah, you see something else? Just like when I clean my cars. This one I'm not too worried about. It is so sun faded. This is just going to be a cool one in the promo side. Ozard, Ozard, Ozard. So bizarre. Oh, I don't know if I can sleeve today or not, y'all. There we go. The Black Star promo. Mewtwo. Absolutely rad. Okay, now we have the heavily played Clefairy 2. This is the clone of Clefairy, not Gengar, coincidentally. Take a look at the back. Not too bad, not too bad. We definitely have some scratches, a little bit of Pokémold down here, scratch right here, edge wear. Surface condition, we have a lot of spotting on it. There's like black all over up here. Kind of hard to see on the video. And then heavily scratching, so let's just pull it out. Boom. Shake off the backing plate, make sure we're not pushing anything. What a cute card though, come on. I like Charizard, and you got a little yin and yang here, okay? Boom. All right, I got the wax on my finger. There we go. Giving it polishes. Happy 4th of July. Everyone's starting to pop off their fireworks. So I'm going to go out there in about, I don't know, 30 minutes. Take a look. Okay, got the Pokeball charge going. Into the corners we go. Got that velocity. Charizard Colby, he's got that velocity. He never stops. He never knows when to go. It's just always go. Oh, do you play Pokemon Go? I don't know. Sometimes I got a black chart following me. Only my sister knows. All right. What do we got? Those 2 sleeves left. This one's our flipper. Actually, let's get into the dry rack. You know what? We're actually just going to go ahead and double wax the back on this card because I already know the condition of this card so bad. The backs definitely hide a bit more. So we're going to do a whole glob right there. Look at that, guys. Some of the most we've used tonight on the middle of the card. That's that Carnauba Banana Cream wax. Smashing it. Oh yeah, just smashing it in there. Now we're spreading it. All right, getting over. I wish I had an ASMR microphone right up on my pad, and I would shut up and you could hear just. Okay, I'm trying to keep 2 cards on it, or 2 fingers on it. Okay, got more of that Carnauba wax. We're going to put it around the logo. Again, the hollow foil can take just a little bit more moisture. You don't want it on there for long though, so let's go ahead and start blending it. Those Carnauba oils are great for cleaning off Pokémold. Filling in light scratch. Well, that breaks down the rough edge of the scratch. Kind of fills in the center and then adds hydration to the card. So this is the most we've ever had put on a front fascia of a card ever. So everyone wish me luck. We got the center filled, and now we're actually going to continue the carnauba wax to the full outside of the card. This will help clean off all that poke mold. Okay, the card's pretty wet. Let's go ahead and get onto the semi-dry rag here. Again, tiny little micro buffs with the finger. Then we're going to pull to the edge. Oh, got to really lift up at the end of the edge. I almost creased my card. Don't get a little overzealous here. Sometimes you get a little excited and want to get all those rotations in. So now we're going to go ahead and get a little bit more of that wax. I can't actually show you guys exactly the product. Okay. Boom. Ba, 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 ba. I don't want you guys to hear that ad. Okay, there we go. Trying to stay away from monetization errors. There we go, getting the micro swirls going. Now we're acting like a miniature buffer, okay? First, we start with a lot of product. I call this the chop, and then we'll go into the mow. Chop and mow, baby. Wax on, wax. Can anyone put on the comments what the next line is? Wax on, wax off. Shout out Karate Kid. Okay, now I need to start wiping that off. Guys, Clefairy is already looking a hell of a lot better. So now we can do our dirty old little trick. Lick the finger. Try to get off some of this poke mold. Again, do not recommend this for any PSA-able cards. Just a little bit of saliva. Don't get it on the very corner, but you can use it just a little bit on the edge. And we're just lightly using our finger, kind of like a clay bar essentially, with the texture of our fingerprint. It helps remove just little micro pokey mold. If you see little black dots, you can lightly get them off. Don't push too hard. Then you can go into waxing the card again. Guys, we just cleaned off a lot of stuff. Go ahead and give it a like. This is insane. Send it to your friends if they got Pokemon cards that might be worse for wear and you want them to get the maxed value and potential out of their card. That's what we're here for. Charizard Colby, making Pokemon dreams come true. Okay, we're going to get a little bit more wax. Wax it for the final time here. Okay, got a little bit of chunk of carnauba wax. Boom, boom, boom. I hear all the fireworks going off. Happy 4th of July. Put in the chat, did you have a hot dog or hamburger today? I haven't seen anyone jump in the chat for a while. Let me take a look. Go ahead and comment your favorite 4th of July food or your favorite Pokemon. Want to hear from you guys. Go ahead and join me as well. Just here on a 4th of July polishing Pokemon. Alright guys, this is the most rotations I think I've done without switching up the pad. I'm feeling it just feels really nice right now. I can feel it getting softer and softer. You can feel the The card going from grimy to shiny. Ooh, maybe that would be my catchphrase after I create my own gel, huh? From grimy to shiny. I took this base set Clefairy 2 card, cleaned it to perfection, now PSA gradable. Just kidding. JK, y'all. I bring it live, yeah that's right, Charizard Colby live with the Clefairy polishing, you know I get the jive, yeah you down, are you down like 1999, yeah that's true, vintage and I'm always on the top of it, and I'm making it just shine, yeah that's right, Kojak and he's on his grind, it's just the freestyle time, it's the late night hour, happy 4th of July, I hope you have a shower. Showering sprinkles, showering shine, showering hollow, yeah that's right, you know that my shallow. Okay, I was on a flow for 2 seconds there, guys. Yeah, it's the Kojak with the Clefairy and I polished it live. Look at it shine. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. What do you guys say we polish this one more time? This card is going to be so much cleaner, dude. You guys, everyone, rewind the live, like rewind the live 5 minutes right now. I dare you. Go look at the beginning. Go look at the beginning of this card and look at it now. Insane mamma jamma. We got a heart in the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. Clefairy. All right. I'm going to clean my base set pad here because it's getting a little waxy. Don't want to crease it too much. Chance you down. Oh yeah, my neighbors are popping it off live. 4th of July. Okay, one more wax on the back. Guys, I liked this card so much, we're just taking it to one more level here. Make sure that this thing is just its full potential.
Until now, game changer. They have a wire trimming head that's universal. It's going to fit any weed eater. They have different size leads on it. They have a 3 and a 6. I went with the 6 because I never changed the weed eater string again. These are absolutely awesome. I don't know what took them so long to come up.
Okay, get my flipper card. Final wax. Final. And then we'll get into that Charizard there. Spend a little time around that nice little heart down here. Everyone check your cards for either swirls or a heart. Sometimes you can get a double swirl. There was a swirl in all the vintage cards on the holo foil. You would find it just randomly, kind of like if you remember on the bubble gum or the lollipops. Lollipops used to have the Indian. All right, guys, the Charizard's next. See, one more thing I can get off right here. All right, guys, what do you think? Now rewind the video about 10 minutes. Take a look at this card restoration. Not perfect, but oh, you can see me. You can see me in the reflection. Look at that. You guys can see me in the reflection there waving. Hello. Pretty cool, huh? So this wax really works, guys. We took all these cards from about 30% price and just took them up to ungradable, but raw price. I'm going to clean up real quick, guys, wash my hands and blow off the table, and then we're going to get into this Gold Star Charizard. So go ahead and hang out for the next about 2-3 minutes. Send it to your friends. We're seriously going to pull this Gold Star Charizard out, put it in a PSA submittable case, and probably send it out to PSA. Potentially get a PSA 1. All right, guys, I'll be back in ETA 2 minutes. Just got to use a quick break, grab a drink, and I'll be back. Go ahead and like, subscribe, hit that bell. Charizard Colby's pulling off our dreams. The next goal is a Shadowless Charizard, Shining Charizard, First Edition Charizard. All right, guys, I drank a little boba tea and used the leaker. But I'm back. Welcome in. Thanks for sticking around. I'm really excited to have a pretty solid few of you always in on the live. Go ahead and give my efforts a 1 through 5. What do you think about the holo restoration we just performed? I hope that helps some of you guys out. Again, we used a car wax and spray wax with microfiber rags, and it resulted fairly nice. We stepped up from what was one of the nicest cards to one of the worst, but now the worst card looks like all the rest. So I could easily take these to a convention. I got all of them for 60 bucks. I could probably get 100 out of it. So that's a little come up. That's a come up. All right, the Charizard's next, guys. This is no joke. So I'm going to blow off all the wax residues around here. We're going to wipe down. We're going to wipe down everything. Just get it real clean. I don't want this card getting rejected. In fact, that has a little bit of a crease in it. Okay, here we go. I got a clean sleeve on there. And then we'll just dust down the area. And now we're going to put on gloves. Because again, guys, this is a serious card, even though it has a crease. This is a very, very serious card. If anyone could look up the PSA 10, let me know. It's not a 10, but it's just pretty fun. If you look up this one in like a, what is it, Beckett or all the other ones that are real pristine, is insane. I'll grab a fresh rag out of the dryer. Okay, we got our brand new rag. Let's put it up here. Everyone comment your favorite card. This is going to get more people into the chat right here, just having this card close. But comment your favorite card all time. Give it a like if you haven't already, because we're about to get into the Charizard Black Star Delta Species Restoration.
Google AI powers campaigns that work for you.
Oh my. Woo! First time taking it out of that protector, guys. And look at all the dust and stuff on this sleeve. Okay. Really bad in the bottom corner. Nothing we can really do about that. Crease in the center. Nothing too much we can do about that. In a later video, we might put it in a humidor and try to press it. Bunch of poke mold up here. We can improve that. We definitely will be improving the poke mold. And overall, just, yeah, more poke mold down here. Really dusty, some poke mold there. The front, we got a bit of poke mold right around the gold star and the Delta Species logo. On this border, we got a bit of poke mold we can address. Charizard's wing might have some damage or a speck that can come off. We definitely have some specks over here that will be able to come off. So we're already noticing quite a bit of stuff that we're going to visually improve on this one. 2006 Nintendo 100 out of 101, and then it has a little gold star down in the corner. Also featuring gold hollow on the far left corner and underneath the Charizard, and of course the gold star in between Charizard and the Delta Species. So just taking a moment to appreciate the card for what it's worth. Here we go. The pre-examination's done. Again, trying to keep it off the area where it could scratch. Discard that. We're going to start with the card down. We learned this today. Okay. Trying to decide if I actually what I want to do with this one. We're just going to do a little bit of spray wax. Okay, make sure the moisture's not too much on this one, because we don't want it getting more creased looking. Especially when you have creases, you got to be more careful. So we got the wax on it, and then just kind of blending it in. So we have a real dry rag here. Not real dry, just enough. Yeah, gold star. Who's the Charizard king? King Gary? No, it's Colby. Yeah. It's the freestyle rap. Kojak style with the Charizard Gold Star. Yeah, you know who we are. Restorators. So dang toxic, gotta put on just a respirator, Gengar style. Kind of get lost in the sauce here. Forget that I'm even working on a gold star, yo. Just treating it like I normally do. Just doing the best, just like I do with my cars. Again, this time we're keeping the product really low. Wow, that looks pretty good, guys. Let's give it a flippy flip. Here's my cat, Yuki. Shout out, Yuki. Hey, buddy, you always come at the funniest times. All right, I put just a little bit more on. There was my cat, Yuki. He's a F4 Bengal cat. Yuke's hush hush. Guys, I'm not even breathing. Guys, I'm hardly breathing. Can someone put breathe in the chat? Oh my goodness, I'm about to have a heart attack. Yuki, hold on, buddy. Go back to the room. Okay, let's let it dry for a minute. I'll actually take a dry part of the rag. Chill, brother, and at the end of the day, it's just cardboard. Yeah, I know. Hey, but I've just been having a lot of fun. You know, this is 8 years of collecting since 2016. And I traded a lot of stuff to get to this point, and it was all after hours and just in my free time in my personal hobby. And to be able to acquire a card like this, even though it's like a PSA 1, it's just pretty cool. You know, I only get so serious because I do like to grade cards, and I'm trying to excel into the hobby, and this just is what it is nowadays. So anyone that's pretty much serious about the hobby is probably trying to excel into it a little bit more and use those funds to help you. So this is what I'm up to. But if you got any old cards, you know, I can help you gain value in them. And if not, I can help visually improve them. So even that cardboard that's a memory will be true to you and last a little bit longer, you know. So even if you're not giving up cards or doing it for money, this is just a great way to make your cards look just a little better. Again, we're using a little bit of spray wax on a rag, and we're just kind of dusting it down. And then we're going to put it in a gel protector. And then the card's just going to be better to look at, really. Go ahead and take off my glove in this one area. Appreciate everyone joining in. Happy 4th of July. God bless America. I think one of the great things about Pokemon is capitalism. You can go buy what you want when you want, if you can find it, for at whatever price that seller wants. If you accept his price, it's a beautiful thing, and a lot of people can't accept that. And I think it's hilarious how some people get so offended by Pokemon, especially in high end. It's just what we're up to, you know? Okay, here we go. Like I said, it couldn't have been more perfect. We have one protector left. We'll put on a glove and then get a fresh... Yep, I just need a good baggie. Okay guys, I got the fresh baggie now. And we got the fresh protector. Boom, it was meant for it. Guess we'll do our final look here. I see one more thing, like always. Got it. Let's make sure this card's nice and dry. We'll just hold it here, literally just for about 30 seconds. And appreciate the card with the big old crease going left to right, up and down. Even in a PSA 1, guys, this is an incredible card. So oh, got the bottom of that protector. I was like, why is it not opening? Let's actually go this corner first. Okay, we'll drop it in. I really like that comment. Chill, bro. It's only cardboard. That's actually really funny. I like that guy. Okay, opening up the protectors. Got a brand new Ultra Pro protector. Gonna open it up. Make sure that Charizard's all the way at the bottom of the protector. Now we're going to slide him into the Ultra Pro. Once we get to there, light taps. Oh, what's up? All right, we might put it in the humidor, might get a thermal pen and work out the creases. What do you guys think? Should we take heat to this and try to actually improve it more with the crease work and straightening and flattening of the card? Put it in the chat if you want to see that. There's nothing you can do about whitening. However, we did visually improve this card quite a bit. And yeah, it's pretty rad. So let's put it up in here. I like to keep all the dust out of my cards so that they don't work into the top sleeves, down into the card. If you've seen a lot of old cards, they have a bunch of dust on them. Nobody wants to see that. So I just put mine in these little protectors, the sandwich bags from Walmart. All right, I gotta go put my cat in the back. Yuki, you wanna go outside? Come on, let's go out back. Come on. All right, that's how it goes with the crazy cat. But yeah, we got the Charizard sorted. Look, there's already a little something in there. There we go. We got it out. Okay, now we'll put all the Delta species in an order other than this one. Going up there with the Grail cards. Now we'll go through these cards one by one. We'll put them in piles left to right. It will be keep and then sell. So all right, if you're joining in, go ahead and put left or right, or you can put keep or sell. What do you guys think? A Peruvian Hitmonchan? Is that Hitmonlee? We're keeping him. A Christmas Bulbasaur, Peru. Look at the back. Look at that, how cool. And I forgot to show you the back of this Pokemon card. So those are really unique. We're keeping those. A Lugia. You guys know we love Lugia here, so we're keeping him. Clefairy 2. Ooh, keep or sell. Keep, sell, or trade with a heart swirl in the bottom. We took it from heavily played to pretty nice condition. Ooh, I'm going to put it in the middle. What do you guys think? Hitmonchan. Keep, sell, or trade. I think we're going to keep him. Chansey. Keep, sell, or trade. Again, really cool cards. I think we gotta keep them all, y'all. I don't think there's anything we can give up. Maybe the Mewtwo we can give up. I don't know. I still like the Mewtwo. Fret Alligator. My buddy gave me this one because it's in the background of the Worlds card. So that will go to its friend. Steelix. If you guys were following along, one of my first videos ever at the convention, I found the first edition Steelix, sent it out, came back, a PSA 9. Now we have a new one, but this one's not going to be sent out. Shout out Coop's Collection. Does anybody here watch Coop's Collection on YouTube? He's a big Steelix fan. I wish him the best of luck in all his efforts. Let's check for swirls. I'm not sure if these ones ever had swirls, but the camera helps. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm a little bummed it didn't get a 10, but hey, we're hunting Steelix. We got a Feraligatr. Happy 4th. Hope you had a good day. Hey man, we did. We just got done. I guess I could take off the gloves now, but yeah, we just got done getting the Charizard and a real nice protector. And yeah, this is what I like to do with my cards. I just put them in the Ultra Pro and then in like this. And then I check them out for a little while before I decide what to do. And then most likely I'll just hang out with my other cards. But yeah, I got some other ones from you too. Let's see, I got the Feraligatr and the Crobat. So we're going to put those into the PC. And yeah, real excited to get all the Delta species kind of chiseled away. I might have to get the other ones from you. And yeah, I got the Steelixes are freaking rad. But all right, pull over the binder here. We might need more top loaders. I gotta go look for some top loaders real quick. Hey, yeah. You know, these ones were obviously a little bit creased up and stuff, but that hollow is so cool. So I just did a light wipe down on it for my PC, and then it's just going to go into the personal collection here. I'm going to look for more top loaders. I'll show you the Delta species I got so far. Here's my PC. E-readers Blastoids. There's the Delta species Blastoids. So let's pull him out because we're actually going to dedicate a whole page to these guys now. Just one moment. Sorry, a little fumbly here on the live. Voila. Okay. So there we go, the Blastoids. Definitely love Cubone. The Hitmon. Lee, we'll have to put the other guy there. Ninetales. Man, I wanted your Blaine's of Moltres so bad, and then I found the Japanese version for a really good deal, so picked that one up. Yeah, just some other fun ones. Here's the band Misties. I gave you the other one. There's the empty gap right there for you. Like I said, I wanted to give you something kind of cool. Here's the other band card, the Koga's Trainer. Kangaskhan that we got today we'll put next to this one, and then Wigglytuff will also have two counterparts. And then, yep, here's one of the Gengars. I gave you the other one. And then this one's really rad. I got a Slowking with a swirl. Mr. Mime's pretty rad. But we're getting over to Delta species. The Dark Magneton, looking at a swirl. I really like this card. Oh yeah. That swirl right there is pretty fun. Bunch of little Pikachus. So happy 4th, buddy. Hey, thanks, Caleb. Yeah, this Pikachu's going to go in here. Hope you're having a good 4th, and I hope you had fun, or if you got your cards already. I don't know if you got them yet. Okay, here's all the other Delta species with the Mews. So I guess we're going to... It kills me to go into a set, but I only have a few sets. Otherwise, I like to do it by character. I don't know if anyone else is like that, how do you organize your stuff. But so all of these Delta species are going to go together. This is what got me into it because of the Gold Star Mew. I don't have it yet, but that will be probably another chase of mine. Absolutely gorgeous card. I think it kind of looks like Central Oregon in the background with the mountain scenes. And that's where we're at. So the Delta species Mew. Got it all started. Worked our way up to the Gold Star Charizard. And then we're continuing on. Absolutely incredible journey. I appreciate everyone that's made it happen. Everyone follow Double K Collectibles in the chat. Click his little profile. Go throw him a like. That's where I got that fire card. All right, and then the Mewtwo. Still waiting for mine to show up. Hey, thanks. Here's the Mewtwo's that I think you were talking about. Did you pull these as a kid, Caleb? Were these the ones? Check out this one. It's I think a French or something. Mewtwo. Hey, yeah. Thanks for joining in. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Here's the extra Mews and Mewtwo's. I really like the baby shinings. I think, dude, those were yeah, Caleb. I just traded one to Double K Collectibles. He might sell it to you. It was a PSA 9. If you want it, I already got you. I could already connect you up. But I have these copies here. They're clean enough for my PC. Again, I'm kind of moving away from slabs just because the cards that I want I can't afford in a slab. So I enjoy it just like this. But yeah, all of these have gone through that same kind of cleaning process you guys just saw earlier. And then I put them in here. We're pulling any Delta species aside and getting them to the back. And then we will build up the Delta species section. Got a Charmeleon. We got a new one going in. Got the Pikachus. I see a bunch of gaps that we're going to fill in. So I'll set down the camera in just a second. And then we'll get into it. One of my favorite cards right now. People are buying this up. It's a $1 card. Rayquaza busting out of the atmosphere to fight Deoxys. Absolutely smokes him after about a 10-15 minute battle scene. Hits him with a laser beam and absolutely obliterates him. But this card right here, guys, for $1, pick it up. Everyone's bulk buying right now. It's probably going to go up pretty huge if you're into speculative purchases. Hitting that live chat. Definitely can help with a ton of comments and uncommons for that Delta species. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I might have to do it in my other binder, but I want to just start honing in that. And then with the Lugia, you sold me this one. My first edition really got me set on those. So again, we got some down here. Like I just got the Sneasel, pretty common, but it was the rare. So he'll go into the Neo. But yeah, okay. Let's take a look. I thought I had more space in this binder. Oh, here's some cute ones. Check it out. Ditto as Pikachu and ditto as Squirtle. These were right around the Delta Species time, 2005, and I believe Delta Species was 06. Yeah, 1 year next. So we'll keep those ones together. I guess we could put the Blastoids to the front. I wanted this binder to primarily be vintage in the front, but you know, not every binder can be perfect. So we got a Radiant Blastoids. Who actually, I have the Radiant series at the back, so he'll go at the back. Anyway, guys, I hope you have fun organizing your Pokemon. This has always been fun for me. This is probably why cards didn't make it as kids, because we slid them in and out of binders a ton. So here's a Gengar. We'll move him to the front. Yeah, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, everyone just took our cards and we shuffled them. Did you guys put them all in like order, like the same color, the same guy, the same series? There's just so many ways to organize. And I feel as kids, we just went ahead and did it every which way. And that put a lot of play on our cards. Okay, so, we're throwing a modern Gengar up here in the front with the other ones. But I'm pleased with it. I still think the binder is going to look really cool. So, okay. Oh, yep. And then here we have the Steel X to go in with the Neo Master Set. Got the Delta Species up here. Hey, we're getting it sorted. We're getting it sorted. Got some cool Japanese cards to throw in the back. Okay, there's a Neo card. We'll put over here. Another Delta Species. And let me go see if I have more top loaders, guys. Otherwise, we got to continue on another day. I appreciate everyone here. Y'all have a good rest of your forward. All right. I got some more top loaders. Not my favorite ones, but they will work. They will work nonetheless. So just sorting those out real quick. Cool. I guess we can use this rag that we were cleaning stuff with just to give it get a little gunk off this corner. We'll save us one more. One more for the master set. Again, those cards don't need to be perfect. Just want to get there. Okie doke. Well, let's do what it start. Let's start it off, guys. Pikachu right here. I love my Pika. Okay, here's the Pikachu section. Okay, here's all the Pikachus. Oh, e-reader going in. How cute is that? Double K hooked us up again. Okay, now we got a charmeleon. Char. Man, that's harder to do than I thought. Okay, got it in. And we got Charmander there. I thought we had some, oh, here we go. Okay, let's see, Squirtle, wartortle might need to go over. Yeah, we'll put wartortle to the back. Ooh, it goes Shadowless, base set 2. Team Rocket, that's pretty fun. So, I'll just do this. I would like to move them all over, but that would take forever. I'll do that another day. We'll move them more. All right, there we go. Still looks good. And we'll just put the little wartortle next to Radiant Blastoise. Ooh. Okie doke. Going back into the pile. Let's see. These Eevees need sleeves, so we'll just take them out for now. All right. We'll take out this guy. Delta species going in the back. For the alligator. Boom, got it. Okay, quick decide. The Mew that started it. Put him at the top. Mewtwo. Oh, makes sense. Let's see. Oh, Blastoids. Yo, Double K, if you're still here, I went and bought that Destin Rivals ETD from you. Went around the corner, I traded it for Sabrina's Gengar. Traded that for this Blastoids Delta species. That's the full circle. Trade. All right, the Crobat going in. You're right, that is a really rad card. Okay. Oh. Delta species. All right, what's your guys' favorite card on this page? Go ahead and comment your favorite card out of the Delta species section now. Pretty rad, huh? And we got these Dittos disguised as Pikachu. Ditto disguised as Squirtle. Look at that. It says Ditto. Well, that ain't Ditto. Ditto, but who's that? Pretty fun. All right, let's put them in. Let's put them back more next to the Pikachus. And the Ditto. Oh, and we got a Delta species Eevee. Forgot to put that in, everybody. I bet this is some people's favorite right here. The Eevee. All right, we got to go to GameStop and get more top loaders tomorrow, guys. We got a little stack that I cannot get sorted. Got Misty's Golduck here. Ooh, that's hard. Need a bigger binder, y'all? Okay, we opened up this section the Muse can go over. Yeah, that's tough. We're gonna have to redo a lot of this, but we'll do it off at another time. There we go, Misty's. Misty's are together now. These are the ones we have left. I'll get more top loaders tomorrow for all of these and then kind of sort them. But that will be kind of fun. So, all right, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your night, 4th of July. Here's the Charizards signing out. Go ahead and give it a like for more Charizards and really just cool cards and cleaning up cards and a fun Pokemon adventure. So. I'm sure you guys can tell what is my favorite card, but here's a Champion Festivals World 14 with Psyduck. Pikachu's inside. Really fun card right there, guys. First edition Lugia. The success of the Gold Star is absolutely incredible. Japanese Lugia, and then our Umbreon VMAX. Potentially going to trade all of these cards for another Grail card. Not sure. But for now, we're just having fun. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. And yeah, happy Pokemon hunting. Charizard Colby's out. Hit that like, share, subscribe. It really helps. I'm a new YouTuber and I just don't have much of a following, but I just appreciate the ones that do. So, all right, we're out. Peace.